Already, another MadCast in-house HotS game here, so we're going to go through a couple of games tonight. It's October 6th, another Tuesday. Looks like this time we're going to be able to do some drafting. We're going to do first come, first serve drafting. I'm going to type that out to them, and I'm going to click start. We're going to let both teams go ahead and pick.
I have returned.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are live.
Thank you.
I have a really important thing to say. This bottle right here that you see of Bacardi, I had on top of my fridge while I opened up fridge to get a mixer. And, well, it was partly on top of the door, and it spun and it flew, and in my ninja reflexes was able to save my bottle of Bacardi. So the night is not ruined. I am quite impressed with myself. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to click Start Players in the lobby do not meet the requirements. I don't know why it's saying Zoom can't play. I'm gonna pop on down to that channel and figure out what's going on. You guys got any idea why it doesn't let you... It says Zoom doesn't meet the requirements to play this, even though we're set to normal mode. Players in the lobby that do not meet requirements for this play mode. Zoombol.
Okay, let me buy a few more champions.
Do that.
Well, it's not draft mode. It's not set to draft mode. I wonder if it makes you have 10 period to play, but that doesn't make any sense. I feel like we've done in-houses.
What's your account level, Zumble?
28.
That should be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, I just bought one more. Could you try? I'm still buying, but, you know.
Hey, I'm going to remove you real quick and then re-add you to the lobby. See if that works.
Okay.
Do we maybe want to ban, like... I'm thinking we may want to ban either, like, Leoric or Johanna.
They both just got patched today, bro.
Yeah, but are they still not, like, good? Have they been patched that hard that they're not solid anymore?
Who?
They both got
they're
nerfed.
still
Joe and Leo.
they're still solid.
Leo can't wave clear anymore. It's nearly as effective.
See, it still says... Wait. You may not start until the game is pending. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. It's saying you may not start the game while there are pending players. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Alright, guys, we're good. I'm going to go back up to the top channel, and that'll be that. Alright, we are good to go. Going to start live, and clicking the button. The button has been clicked. And they still haven't fixed the spectating port, so I cannot see who is my middle player. Stan, can you see... I don't know what team you're spectating. Are you potentially looking at the Devil Nazebo team?
I see Mastodon, Wonton, Rife, and Zumble. I do not see...
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we are in the same boat here. So.
Looks like we cannot see who Soup Cup is picking.
Soup Cup is a wild card. Alright, we're going to wait for bans. Alright, first ban comes to Sylvanas. He really hates playing against Sylvanas.
It's 'cause he's weak. Ooh, Stitches ban. It's been a long time since I've seen such a thing.
Fear of the Stitches! Fear of the Stitches! Stitches no want to play this game. I had a ton of fun. I really did stand with Stitches and PTR. He had a little more health, and he's more of a harasser. You know, he's not that I'm going to bring all the damage and all the tanking. He's not reigning that supreme anymore, but he really is still a ton of fun, and he doesn't insta-die, which is very welcomed.
Yeah, I played him a little bit earlier in a couple games, and just having nearly 8,000 health by 20 minutes was amazing, especially with a decent healer that kept me alive.
Yep, and being able to
time.
spec into, what's the new talent? Is it the Last Bite or something like that? Where
Yeah.
the more health that you have, the more that is empowered in itself. So I'm not familiar with all the names of the talents just yet, so I apologize if I have the wrong one there, but being able to spec into, it's not just about getting more health, it's about the other skills also playing off of it. So while I like the spell shield type thing that he has at level 1, I really only want to see it used against probably mage carries, and that's probably it. I think you're going to get more benefit all around from the health and the skills that stack around it. Zero of 10 players ready. Color me unimpressed. I do like that the observers do not need to ready up anymore.
Yes. I'm not surprised with the Uther pick by Mastodon. As a Uther main, I was very impressed with his play earlier today when he joined us, when he joined Scaldo and I for a couple games, and he surprised me with some of his plays for somebody I didn't know. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does.
Yep, both team healers going with what they know here. No Morales. You would think we would see Morales come out and play here, but maybe we'll see it in another game. I had, again, a ton of fun with Morales and what she can do. I think people are trying to make her do more than she really is meant for right now, you know, with all the drop shipments and playing around with the Abby hats, but she has her own plays. As long as she stays checked and safe and has a lot of basically situational awareness and knowing where they can and can't stand, man, she is just a pain in the ass to deal with.
More than anything, I'd say she's a great hero to pick up just in case you're not very good with positioning. Start picking her up and playing her, and you will learn the importance of positioning very quickly. I learned that in my first couple games on the PTR, and since then, I've really double-checked my positioning, especially on supports and on assassins. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, that stay right behind your tank or stay right behind your person mentality that you get from the ranged assassins, from the healers, it definitely plays out. We're going to see with the no stitches. So Joe is in this. I'm going to be really interested to see how Joe does. No insta wave clear. In my opinion, she probably got nerfed a little harder than Leoric, which is interesting because Leoric was winning more games. And I think it's just because in the end game, his ability to heal and wave clear and just dominate the end game really played off in his favor, where Joe's kind of an all-around full game tank.
Yeah, especially
Tapers
early.
off at the end.
Her ability to pick up Laws of Hope and then have her what is her D ability called?
I don't know, but she likes to do. It makes her unstoppable.
The shield, yes. Just having both of those by level 7 is just unruly on some maps, especially those that are contested point maps like Dragonshire here.
Again, taking a look at the new loading screen, we finally have the option to see the other team, see the other people loading, so you get that extra 30 seconds or so to decide, how are we going to do this? How do I want to lane? Is there a combo we want to be concerned about? That extra little bit of team think tank, if you will. I do like it. I mean, it even has your portraits on there, which is another benefit. It gets put into play, so the stuff that you've earned, including your ranked play. So all around, very nice polish here. Still has the hints at the bottom, still the loading screens. It still has everything you wanted.
As well as the added benefit of being able to make fun of the person with the slowest load time.
Yep, you know who has the potato.
Heroes, prepare for
Alright, so we
combat.
picked Dragonshire here. Second game, I think we're going to go right over to Infernal Shrines now that it's been patched. I'd love to see a game on that map tonight. We're going to stick with some very safe and old reliable Dragon Knight here. Red team hasn't quite figured out who's going to go where. Joe wants top, which is fine. So we're going to put 2 up top. Jaina's going to mid solo, and we're going to put
5, 4,
Uther in bottom.
3,
What's going on over here in blue?
1.
Well, looks like we have Uther and Vala down here.
ETC mid. And we have Tyrael and Kale top.
Mirror action bottom.
Dancing
Just
the
a
dance of
little-
life.
Just a little bit of trading.
Sizing each other up. The weird, something you're going to see here going on with Fallen is Fallen plays a little bit more like he's from WoW. He doesn't play a lot of Heroes of the Storm, but he has definitely the MOBA experience. We're going to see how that plays out here versus a game with Macedon Zoom, who...
Ooh, tons of damage on the Mastodon.
Yep. Some unnecessary damage now coming from blue down there, so let's take a check in on mid. Looks like Jaina's going ahead and putting that little bit of punish on mid lane here. Rife really can't do anything about it. As long as she stays back behind her minions, she's going to be able to get an extra few bullets out of there.
We have a decent trade in top lane. It looks like Diz and Butters came out a little bit better with not needing to use up so much mana, but the lane was pushed against their favor. And bottom, it looks like Zumblo is very low on health.
Great engage on top here. Blue had to get bullied out of there, so they were low on health. Jaina shows up. Lambda not able to really secure any combo there. I don't know if it was a mana or just on cooldowns, what the case was there, but it was a good change by Jaina to go up there and really had a chance to finish it off. It didn't work out, but they did get the top cap.
And in bottom, Rife had a great come from behind power slide and really put the finishing touches on Scaldo to knock him out of there so that it secure the bottom shrine.
Red's definitely going to be able to take this, though. Vala just had to go back on blue, which means we're going to have a 2v1 here. Uther really can't do anything to answer that. He steps forward, and he's just going to get stunned and hit. Jaina going for it, knowing the ETC is going to come. So now she's just going to be able to punish him. Rainer's going to show up, and he's actually going to be able to hold him off. But this is actually going to be...
Oh, no.
Oh! Rife saving it there, but for his death, can blue capitalize and on his sacrifice? No, so he dies, and they get Dragon Knight. No reason for them just to not push it up the gut here.
Hero slain.
And no response from blue team to stop it. Oh, Zumblo coming from behind.
Zumblo is in trouble. Butterstead saw what was coming instead of just coming down to help. That was another free kill. Alright, Joe up there soaking top solo on purpose. Getting that extra little bit of XP they can. Lambda trying to get that well, not able to, so they'll back off of that. They might actually, yep, Jaina's going to be done for. We're going to see if Red's going to be able to make him punish for it, but I'm not sure they are. ETC's waiting there down in the bottom bush. If they re-engage, he'll be able to dive in. Not going to be the case. Raynor pops his stim. They're very low, and they're going to have to go back.
The whole time, Johanna's just been pushing top, making a massive leading experience for them for about a level.
Yeah, mixed with the wall that went down mid and her push, it definitely gave them that boost there. So while Blue walked away with that kill, definitely didn't walk away with the XP.
And nobody defending mid.
Yep, 3 top up here. Really scared of Johanna. Rainer's gonna have to go down though. It was unnecessary death, if you ask me. I overstayed his welcome a little bit. Once he saw 3, he really needed to just go ahead and get out of there. Jaina, not really in a smart spot either. Jaina gets a... Jaina needs to walk away here. Butters did just save. Now the greed is getting to him, top. Oh, and that's going to cost Jaina her life. No! KT goes down! Wow. So Joe is definitely still a tank. Let's see what's going on here about. So we have a 3v2 down here.
Rifle a little late with power
Scaldo's
slide.
gonna have to back. He doesn't have, or he has a fountain already.
It will give blue team a great advantage bottom.
Yep, Jaina had to go back as well, so for those 5-10 seconds, blue is really gonna have mid control.
Just taking tons of punishment from one ton, but he's very low on mana now.
Red gonna go up there, sneak up that cap. Blue tries to figure out an answer on bottom. Uther, again, overstayed his welcome. 2v3 down there. Really was no purpose of trying to walk in there and get a kill. Ended up getting himself taken out.
Right, making a couple plays on that ETC.
Dislikes dancing that low health. Yeah. Once that auto attack comes into play. Oh, 10v9 now.
Slain.
And Wonton barely escaping the top lane aggression.
ETC having to dive out of there. He's got Rainer's Raiders on him. They're going to go down to towers though. The red firmly controls top. Valor really can't do anything 2v1 down here though. He's going to need some help.
He's getting it. Here comes Rainer.
Alright, 3v2 on bottom, so they're going to go ahead and bully this out of here.
Oh, and a very nice ulti from Vala.
Alright. So we end up wiping 3 on bottom there with a few ult trades happening. Rainer's going to be able to pick this up for free. Might be at the cost of Skull though. Might not be. If they know what's good for them top, they'll just walk out of there and beat.
Oh, but it looks like
Okay, or they can take the KT.
goes down.
I misjudged and overspoke. I am sorry. I am very sorry. So we see Dragon Knight go ahead. Bottom. Blue's slow to react, but they are finally getting there. This is the cost of their early deaths right there at the spawn of Dragon Knight. Takes wall.
Like
He's going to go ahead and shuffle.
Oh, very
Blue
nice.
choosing to engage,
Material.
taking out Jaina, so now they are 5v4. Not sure I support this choice to fight the fort on mid. I probably would have gone top and worked with my teammates and had the option to push with my minions, which would have ended up taking the brunt of these tower hits. ETC doing a good job trying to get in there and stop Rainer from getting away, but there just wasn't anything the team was going to be able to do to keep him there.
And now would be a good time for blue team especially to go ahead and start looking at getting some of these mercenary camps.
Red's already thinking the same thing. You look at the mini-map over here and you see Jaina and Uther working on the camp. The rest of the team coming to help. Going for the mid-bottom camp is probably a really good play, knowing that they're going to be able to fall back on their own camps here in a bit. The rest of the team kind of needs to come and help them.
But at the same time,
need to make it quick.
That top lane push. Oh, they abandoned it. Never mind.
Okay, so now we have Knights pushing both ways. KT's going to make short work of the top Knights up there on their fort. Blue has the option here of continuing just to take mercs. We're
have
engaging.
A possible collapse mid.
They had the option to be able to come in there and knowing that I'm totally messing this up in my head. All of them choosing to turn around and look at Johanna was not a good move. ETC does get in there, gets the dive, pays the price for it, so we trade tanks. Tyrael goes with them. So blue team is now tankless. They are now 4 down. Rainer's Raiders make clean work over there of KT. They're going to be able to free push mid. Keep in mind their bottom Knights are pushing, or bottom Giants are pushing, and left unchecked, they're just going to keep going.
And bottom lane may just fall here as well.
Yep, both they're going to be able to get both shrines here, and the fight should be on mid. I don't know why they're choosing to ignore the bottom shrine. That lust for the fort fall. Alright, so 3 levels up now, 16 to 13. They have the extra talent. They're 3 levels up.
Not careful here. Jane is not careful here, but she will get picked, and she is.
That was a little bit of greed. Speaking of greed,
oh wow, divine shield save.
Not enough though. Wow. He needs to reset his raiders on the camp here. He needs to shoot something. Alright, so we're seeing a trade up top. Blue ends up taking it. They don't know that KT is actually alone right now. They think that there's another guy there, so they never saw ETC go back. Red just doesn't care about the shrines. They're just going to play map.
Johanna's going to go ahead and go for it. And it looks like they're already set up so that Uther can possibly take the Dragon Knight.
Having trouble staying grounded?
Soon you shall face the dragon's wrath.
Right, Dragon Knight going up mid, Tyrael doing what he can. It's not going to be much. Skull though looks like he's pretty much going to have free reign. I might actually go up towards Joe again. I still like the idea, yep. I like the idea of him getting away, having some backup. Joe's going to come to him, I guess. Not sure if they're looking for a collapse here, if they have much of an idea. A little sluggish on the team play. Alright, Raiders are out. Ooh. Johanna drops, but misses everyone.
And a great initiation by Tyrael.
Yeah, Wonton did a fantastic job there. Oh, look at that ETC ult. Able to wipe him out 3-2. Uther's going to try and run away here with the Divine Shield. It's not going to work. Not with this team. They now have a fantastic opportunity to go ahead and take their whatever they want to do. They can take Knights. They can take 2 sets of Knights. They can push a lane. They have a great chance here to catch up. Look at that. Just like that.
They pulled themselves from a nearly 4-level deficit to within a level and a half of that team fight.
Choosing to split there's the best choice they could do to maximize XP. So KT went bottom to clear while they took their Knights. Don't think they had picked where they're going to go after that, though. Having that plan...
Looks like they may be collapsing bottom midnights.
You see bottom knights going, Teal just pushing top, just trying to get a little bit more XP, close that gap. If he paid attention to the timers, he knows it's time to get out of there. Jaina let him know as well.
Looks like Tyrael may be a bit overextended, especially with the rest of the blue team doing their knights right now.
So blue clears everything they can. Red's going to go ahead and try and clear their level of things. If blue knows what's good for them, you know, they're going to try and catch somebody out here. They're going to group up. They're going to pick somebody. Instead, they're the ones getting split. It's 2v3 top, 2v2 mid. Now we have a 3v3 top.
Pushing bottom. All they need to do is distract the other team.
Maybe that's what they're doing. Now we're seeing 2 on bottom. So it's 3v3 top. Red is going to drop to this, so we see Uther go down. Oh! Takes Jaina with them, too. So now they have bottom pushing, which they have to pay attention to, and Red could if they wanted to. I don't know why they split. I would have kept going right there on that fort. I would have hammered him and made him pay for that overextending. Not overextending, that loss of a team fight.
I believe they're just trying to secure their first Dragon Knight, and because this will be the 4th one at 15 minutes in, 16 minutes in, this will be very powerful. If they can secure it.
Yeah, they're not going to have any trouble taking it. Johanna's going to give them some annoyance, but, I mean...
Oh, there's a lot of damage being done bottom lane by Raynor and Vala, though. And they take down the Tyrael.
Yep, it was just too much. Those two together, 2 auto-attackers together late game, post 60. I mean, they're 20 now, too. That's... You have to assume, let's take a look here, that one of them has Frenzy. My show talents, there we go. Nope, so we have Blink and we have Frenzy, yep.
The dragon's power is yours, heroes.
Alright, the fight is now mid. Red team or blue team just trying to wait it out. Wait enough for their team to get in here. This is a really bad split. I don't know what KT's doing. He's gonna get deleted. Worst play 2015 right there was diving into that bush face first as your only attacker. Vala's gonna end up getting the death too. Red team's gonna pull this one out. And that was all based off one engage. You took a look, you take a look at Raynor and you take a look at Jaina there. Both of them were easy kills had you not been able to dive in like that. So, very much shame on Soup Cup there. Red's going to be able to just turn around and take these back and take the Dragon Knight themselves.
It is time. Release the Dragon Knight.
Hello. Looks like blue is just going to march straight down the middle. If I were them, I'd take this all the way to the core. Especially with the imminent death. Oh, no, with the save by Uther.
Field choosing to dive there on Dis. I'm not sure why. Without a team to back him up, he's just going to get eaten alive. And he does.
Yeah. And even then, his passive does no damage whatsoever.
Yeah, that's where Tyrael really lacks. His passive is pretty useless at this point.
Oh, but KT doing a ton of damage with his ignites.
Holy crap, Bud is diving in, wiping those two out. Oh my goodness, that is a team wipe, and this will be GG, folks.
Oh yeah.
Hero slain. Blue team.
They do not need to forget about the Uther with his redemption, though. He could possibly get a... Oh, I guess he didn't have it up. Never mind.
All right, so 14 to 23 in kills there. It was a 20-minute game. Good old Dragonshire. We saw a couple of trades there back and forth. It was mostly in favor of, in this case, red team. As we're looking at the score screen, you look at the damage, you look at the kills, takedowns, all of that fun stuff, and both Uthers very much pretty close to the same in healing. Extra couple of kills there on Wonton. Sorry, Mastodon. Maybe it was team composition, maybe it was choice and engage, but we saw some great trades there, and hopefully we'll see maybe a little bit different composition, but we're going to go over to... what did I say we were going to go to? We were going to go somewhere. Infernal Shrines. We're going to go over to Infernal Shrine.
Oh yes, I would like to see how it plays now with some of the new patch changes, since they've reduced the amount of damage early game that the new shrine bosses deal, and they increase the amount of scaling health that the minions have that you have to slay in order to summon the shrine lords.
Alright, tossing out invites, waiting for ready-ups. Not entirely sure where people are going. There we go, now we got people going.
Who are we missing here?
Skuldo?
Indeed, there it is.
There he is.
This could actually be quite interesting, since the nerf of Leoric and Johanna's damage against minions.
Additionally, they made the skeletons A, it takes 40, and B, they do not take increased minion damaging effects from certain spells or specs. So it is just flat damage, and it takes more to kill them. So we're going to see more fights here on the shrines themselves. Didn't get an invite. Who is in here that wasn't in here before then?
Well, you need to drag me down to the observer slot.
Oh, yeah, that. Alright, let's take a look at teams here. Is this what we had last time? I don't even remember.
I believe it was.
Alrighty. I'm going to let them know to get their channels figured out.
We'll drop by like a 98%.
Alright, lady and gents. So go ahead and get your channels figured out. And,
Do that.
We'll start this up here in just a minute.
Ooh, awesome, we get to do a draft.
Alright, so we will see first. Not first, I guess, technically. Maybe potentially the first streamed in-house MadCast draft. I'm not certain. I've done a few of these. And I'm not talking about Bacardi and Kickstarts.
We've actually done a draft in-house before. I believe it was the first one that we did when we did the kickoff event for Here's the Storm. And
what the hell is left?
It looks like it was Soup Cup that left.
He left in favor of Munza. What the hell? You guys ninja switching people on me? You guys calling in a ringer?
I don't know where Soup went.
Soup disappeared.
That was fun.
Oh, welcome back.
Turns out someone thought it'd be awesome to reset my router.
It was not awesome. I clicked
it was
the start button
super
and
awesome.
then you disappeared. Don't ever leave me again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, some router issues going on there with Team Super Cup, and
Ah, he's back.
Super Cup, Super Cup, Super Cup. Where is he? There he is. Okay, let's try it again. The button has been clicked.
Infernal Shrines, I'd be surprised if we didn't see a Sylvanas pick early here.
Yep, because we're doing draft mode, we're not doing bans.
Uh-oh. We have KT.
Of course we do.
Yep.
Stitches want to play.
And
Oh, Stitches!
I believe Butters stole that from Wonton, who I know would love to have played him.
Butters really does like Stitches as well. She has an affection for the Chef Stitches.
Ah, yes.
Or if we're going to make
Skull
chef
Baby
jokes,
pick.
maybe she has a confection for Chef Stitches. Alright, dead jokes aside. So one to pull and one to push away over here on blue. Red, I assume, is going to secure a healer. Yep, there it is with the Uther. Expected that one. On the other side, forcing Dis or Skaldo to heal. My bet is we're going to see Skaldo. Could be wrong. Let's see Skaldo. Rhaegar. Or maybe we see Morales come out and play. Who knows?
I would love to see a Morales, especially with the dropship on this map. Ooh, Fallen with the Rhaegar. And Destruction with the Leoric. I'd love to see how he plays on something like this since his nerf.
So do we still see the Joe? Double tank. Interesting choice here. They're definitely going to need big damage. They took the other auto attacker. Alright, so we do see the Joe. Rife is a good Joe. He likes playing her. He understands her mechanics, movements. This will be a key pick. It's got to be damage. Are we going to see Jaina? Yep, there it is.
Surprised with Wonton's pick. Unubarak on such a beefy team. I guess since the Jaina pick was taken last, but even then,
right? It really, I agree. I think the Unubarak was probably a better counter to Jaina, who was picked afterwards. Raynor can walk away. Raynor can stun. We got 2 tanks on there. You know, Rhaegar has the mobility. He can slow people. He can Ghost Wolf. I'm not sure Unubarak was a strong pick there. And while this loads, I'm hopefully going to be able to remove some of this Bacardi from my system.
Mortals.
alright, and as we wait for him to come back, we'll go ahead and see the team start to set up their compositions. Looks like we have Jaina mid for blue,
10 seconds.
Stitches and Rhaegar top,
3, 2,
and Leoric and Raynor bottom. That would be a strong pushing lane. Versus Unubarak and Vala for red on bottom, Johanna mid for red, and Uther with the KT top.
So top, I think, is going to be one of the fun ones to watch here because Stitches will get the pull. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do the damage. The thing is what is he going to pull? They're not going to be able to harass much as a healer tank up there. That's not what my choice would have been. I probably would have tried to put a DPS in there.
I think he's going to be reaching to get the KT every time.
You can be able to take the Uther, so the Uther has to walk away and needlessly heal and burn mana. I mean, both of them are really good choices for a pull, if you ask me.
I actually don't know if the red team Vala knows that she can vault off of the Stitches hook, as that was never changed.
I am unaware of such things, which is kind of funny. The mid here, double tank push. Leoric getting some big damage there on Unubarak. It's a really solid play by Dis. Blue's going to go ahead and bully right here, right down mid. Johanna just able to hang out, really. I mean, you look at Scaldo, his Jaina's down at half mana, a little lower on health, and Rife is sitting pretty at full. So both teams, if they're paying attention here, are gearing up, hitting Fountain, coming up with a plan and staging. And they are. We have 5v5. Stitches probably could have chosen better. I'm backing up and hoping for a pull.
Oh, the Unubarak already out of the fight.
Unubarak is already going to be out of there. He might be able to throw some spikes down and then bail, but looks like Blue is definitely taking this over. So we're going to see the kill here on Rife. Rife goes down at the cost of what should have been Leoric if the other team gave it a shot here. But yeah, Red is just way too depleted. They're not going to be able to do anything about it.
Oh, and there's the pool that I was talking about onto the KT. Oh, but Butters or Stitches is so low.
Leoric's down. What a great engager. That was a wait. That was a wait game. Perfectly done by Master Wonton. He knew he was going to have to die for it, though, but Red now has the opportunity to come in. Ghost Wolf's, fallen Ghost Wolf's out of there, knowing he just can't do anything about it. Leoric using his trait to be able to come back to life right in the middle of that fight and do the damage he needs to get done.
Close.
I'm not entirely sure what Soup Cup is doing there. Should have been walking away a long time ago knowing exactly what this was going to do there with Leoric. Leoric's going to come right back up here, back in the fight, instantly again, like he was never erased. So while they lose the mana or the XP, they are not losing. Yep, there it is. Man, that early game Leoric is insane.
And I've got to say, I really like the changes thus far that I've seen to the map itself. That was a great contest for
This is just tearing it up. Look at that. Got 7 takedowns, most siege damage, tanked the most. Yes, he has died twice. He is not the only one. This team is certainly reaping the benefits.
And it looks like the scaling to the summoned beast does indeed look like it was nerfed quite a bit, as there's barely any damage done to the central fort.
Yeah, whatever Red Team's answer is going to be to Leoric here, I'm not sure what it is.
I'm surprised they went right back to laning instead of trying to pick up at least some of the spear mercenaries.
You know, I'm usually a big proponent of waiting until post 7. The XP you're going to get most of the time, and I'm sure some professional can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I usually like to wait till post 7 just so you have the more damage under your belt so that you can kill those things faster, because the time you're spending out of lane very well might negate everything that you just got from getting that camp. There's a right time for everything, and I'm not sure right after sub 5 minutes and under level 7 is the right time.
Oh, and Wonton taking, or Uberak taking a ton of damage just as the shrine is activated.
Red Team will have the opportunity here to fight without Leoric. They are staged first. If they go in there and they get this fight in, they can see everybody in those bushes now. An engage really would have benefited them, but their choice to stay back. I mean, Uberak is also out of that fight too, so it makes sense staying out 5v5.
A prolonged fight here, though, will only benefit Blue Team as they are the closest to level 10.
A prolonged fight's just going to benefit them, period, just because of how tanky they are.
Oh, and tons of damage going down, and there goes a new wreck.
Wow. So we see the Rainer and the, oh, Stitches goes down. This is not the way I saw this fight starting.
Yeah, but there was absolutely nothing stopping Leoric from getting to the backline and getting all over the KT. All the while, Johanna just causing all kinds of problems by the shrine, refusing to die.
So Red Team with the advantage here, but low on health. I'm not sure this is gonna, I mean, you still need 6-5. Oh boy. They just need to clear 3 more. KT needs to walk the hell out of there. They're not gonna let him out. Oh my goodness. Red making plays for days. Zoom is gonna get himself killed fighting mobs. He could have just walked out of there scot-free. So consolation prize there for blue team, but they do lose the Punisher. What red team can do over here to try and get some damage in with it, but blue team is just able to just tear it up. That's exactly the point, so red team unable to even get to level 10 with that. Blue team will be able to capitalize and go ahead and take some camps, as red is doing here, as you can see on the mini-map. Vala heading down to get some soak. A new rack there too, so they're going to go ahead and get bottom camp. So blue has the, or red has the rotation a little bit more in check than blue, though they do not have the level advantage. Clearing this camp right here will give them 10. Oh, they'll get it even beforehand. So we'll have a 10v10 battle, or level 10 battle, so pretty even on the board. Kills-wise, we're only 3 apart, so. Way overextended. There's absolutely no reason for her to be there. Trying to dive away. It's not going to happen. Pops his ult. Hopefully that will be a lesson learned. I know certainly if I was on that team, I would make mention of the overextension. Try and prevent that from happening again. I was a key player in team fights, can't have her out there like that.
The blue team's doing a great job right now, rotating as a team.
Red getting what they wanted in the first place, though, getting that top wall. Blue doesn't have anything pushing at the time, so now blue's going to go ahead and chase them down. This is exactly what red needed to do. Oh, they have a Rainer chance. Oh, no! Wow, the ultimates! Look at all of those ultimates! I don't know why Uther decided to stand there. He could have kited a little better, but I guess he accepted his fate. Vala diving in there with the ult. The Yorick out.
And the Johanna clearing house.
Oh, Joe wants it so bad. Joe has a chance. Get it, Joe!
The Stitch is nearly killing off his fellow Raynor by pulling in that Johanna.
Zum, again, wrong place, wrong time. Does get the kill, but at the cost of his own life. Anubarak and Joe can't do anything about it, so this is definitely going to go in Blue's team's favor.
Yes. Oh, I don't know what the Anubarak is doing. He's
desperate times.
Blue team has summoned a frozen Punisher.
Red being able to just, hopefully just stand here and answer it. All is coming up quickly. This is a frozen Punisher.
I'd have liked to see blue team push with this one instead of let it push on its own. I feel like this is a wasted opportunity for them to get a fort. They get some real lane pressure going.
They're going to take that bottom, clear bottom, so they're going to try this dual push thing. Again, they're not even going to take a fort though. I agree with you. That was maybe a better choice could be made. Are they going to? They are.
Oh, and they got greedy. It looks like it may hurt them in the long run.
Red team might be able to turn around and answer this, but they are hurting themselves. Oh, the hooks, the ults. Oh man, it was painful. A little bit more map awareness here, and red team is just fine.
And it looks like this may now be the end of the mid lane fort.
Yep, they're gonna go ahead and finish that. Vala down here just trying to get what she can, trying to clear these bottom pieces. I think Zum needs a little bit of a refresher course on what it is to hide behind his own minions and wait out and know when to attack. So, burning a lot of mana, he's playing Vala a lot like he would play Diablo, and I say that as a main demon hunter in Diablo. You know, LOL roll barb. Quick shout out to all you easy rolling barbs in Season 4 and D3. Suck it. I don't take the easy road.
Oh, and blue with position already, just waiting for pigs.
Red actually able to get in there and get the damage though. Oh man, that heal on that March of the Black King. Oh, woof. That face you just saw right here on stream. This is the face of what I would feel like if I was on red.
It looks like the KT just put himself in far too many risky positions.
Yep. Needs to be. He's not the engager, and he's playing as the engager. I know Soup likes to play some Illidan. He likes to play some of the other tanks, and I think he just has the engager mentality. Unnecessary amount of damage and death.
And it looks like the Johanna is going to go down from a devour from the Stitches.
Stitches hook is coming. There it is. On the Vala. Is it enough? It is not. It is enough! Oh man! I'm gonna let KT walk out of that, but
running away with this game now.
Uther hanging out right there. Should be going after their bottom knights here in just a second. Oh wow, with their Punisher going after KT, they have free open right there on top wall. Oh, Punishers living up to their name.
Oh, and too much emphasis put on the small towers. Now we should see blue grab up every point of yellow on the map.
Yep, and they're just going to slowly rotate in their favor as far as camps opening up here. So we just saw their bottom come up.
And it's this Vala caught again.
Yep.
And the hook taking the killing blow away from the Leoric.
Red knowing that they just need to clear, but not having much of a plan or option. Staying together is fine. If at first you don't succeed, group your ass up, get together, and kill some bitches. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. You look at blue, they're rolling as 5.
A shrine gathers power.
But at the same time, red does know that they need to catch up in some of that experience big time.
Splitting hasn't been helping. They need a solid engaged 5v5 here. Nubrak is not your engager.
No, and it looks like the Uther's in a lot of pain right now.
Oh, wow, and Nubarak body blocking his own Uther into death there.
And the Leoric just pushing the whole team away.
Down a tank and down a healer. Johanna shows up. You're gonna see Stitches take Johanna out of the play here, I think. Get some omnoms going.
But some very nice living bombs.
Wow, look at those. We see Jaina go down, Bala go down. Wow, look at that. That could have gone in another direction. Not giving that up and knowing they needed to come back.
Oh, but let's see how the Leoric fares.
Yeah, I'm not sure Leoric has enough gas in his tank. He does get the final swing off that. And with Rhaegar there to back him up, there's nothing he's going to be able to do. Unless Rhaegar, Anubarak has that ult.
That has to be so frustrating.
Man, all that heal off of his swing still. That late game is just insane.
Blue team has summoned a Mortar Punisher.
Woof. Alright, 3 down for red. Level 20 Punisher coming up, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some good damage going in on the fort, or the keep here. Blue is a little backed up. They might not go for that. They might just go for the camp clears.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just let the Punisher push bottom and they themselves went mid.
Oh, they're
But I am wrong.
Yep, they're just gonna bring camps with them on bottom. A little bit more backup. Punisher's almost out of there. With little to no cost to red, so they didn't lose much by having to fight it that way. Yep. Blue knows it. Blue know they made the wrong call. They could have done something a little bit more productive.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen some multiple lane pressure there personally. But I understand with the death timers this late in the game that it may not have had a chance. But a great ultimate there from the Rhaegar.
You see Mubarak drop. March of the Black King go down. It's enough to take out their Uther. They're gonna go home and swing top camp. Yeah, this kind of pressure, Red doesn't have a chance to answer.
They have been defending that mid and bottom fort keep well, so I could see some counterplay once they hit 20, which will be very soon. It will take just one team fight in their favor, and they're getting closer and closer to making them go that way.
Johanna's invincibility. Come on, Montan, get your ass out of there. Alright. This will be a 5v5 match right here on top lane. It pretty much will decide the game if it goes in Blue's favor. With top keep down, we know that's the direction that the Punisher's going to go.
Oh, and one time with an ill-fated dive already.
How in the world is he alive still?
A great divine shield by Mastodon. But because of that, Johann is forced to go down. And he took
KT's not done. KT knows what he wants to drop here. He's
but
choosing to take the rat. I don't know what he's been thinking here, taking these routes.
But it does look like it sort of worked out for them. No, never mind.
Not in the
third
slightest.
death. Well, Redemption is coming up, and that Uther could just spam heals until he's back to life.
This will go in Blue's favor, as previously said. Post 1 minute timers. Looking a little grim here for red.
And mid has a decent way of pushing, though I think Rife should be able to clear it up fairly quickly.
Blue team has summoned a frozen Punisher.
Blue just gonna go after camps. Let that Punisher go. In my opinion, a little silly. Knowing that they're just winning these engages and they have Punisher, they had an opportunity to just end the game here. Taking a little bit of a safer route, if nothing else. Red making very quick work of the Punisher. Blue gonna go in and take in this keep though. Stitches with the hook that just barely misses. Does thread the needle, but it's just not far enough to pull the KT. That would have been just insult to injury.
Once again, another great stand within their base by red team. Blue team just deciding to...
Blue team letting red get out of their base so they could get the kills.
Oh, this could be it right here.
Johanna gets pulled, not a big deal, because she's got plenty of life to live, and she's going to be invincible once she takes the death. I don't know why. That Divine Shield is a little premature. Could have gotten a little bit more out of it if you ask me. So Rhaegar's ult is down. Red team could actually do something here. Oh my! They need to bail. They know it.
Oh,
and Nubarak can dive. Oh! It's a bloodbath. Jaina down.
And
Rhaegar down.
Total kill. If they push hard enough mid right now, right here, then they may be able to get down that kill.
They know exactly what's about to happen here.
Take it for me.
Don't know why KT ran out. Oh, I do know why KT ran out.
Core is under attack.
Man, they have another fight like that. That was just awesome. I really like seeing that fight happen. No offense to blue team, you guys have been doing great as well. Always got to root for the underdogs, though.
And they should have plenty of time here to go ahead and gather up the minions.
They'll definitely have time. I mean, they see Diz.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
That's enough. They need to walk off, though. Oh, shit. 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, did they just double 8 the tanks? Alright. Uther's down, but his redemption should come into play here. The Punisher is definitely going to sway things in red favor.
Oh, yeah.
Leoric out of the fight means blue needs to back up. Red has all the time in the world to push. They have Uther. Uther's redemption's gonna pop.
Oh, and with the aid of that push of the Punisher, that may be the end of Stitches. A great dive by Nubarak.
That might be the end of all of them. Holy cow! The puppy dog does get away, but Jaina goes, Stitches goes, Leoric was gone. Leoric is... Where is Leoric? Leoric is... Oh, he's right there. I see him pushing. So Johanna did decide to go back to keep the core clean.
This is their golden opportunity. They need to be pushing with this right now.
They're actually going to go up to top for a push here? What are they... How... What?
I don't
Unnecessary
understand.
damage. Blue team sees what's happening, and they're gonna. I guess they're gonna just take the camp from him. I don't know if it's just camp denial at this point or what, but maybe it's a good play. We'll see how it happens here. But Red is actually leading in XP right now, and they need to bail. That was a fantastic. If you guys saw how KT threw his fucking thing. Someone help me here. Time lapse, is that what it's called?
Knock up.
Anyway, he threw his thingy while Anubrak did his other thingy at the same time, and some things happened. It was awesome. Red taking a commanding lead here on camps. Again, first time that they are leading the board.
Oh, but they need to hurry with this bottom camp or they are in a world of hurt. And it looks like a Nubarak may be in some trouble here. And the Uther.
I don't know. As long as they can just walk away, and Uther can. He still can. Can he heal through it though? Can he heal through it? He can!
He can!
Oh man!
And
the plays!
Zone. Great play.
Now we have camps pushing 2 lanes. Mid goes down.
Another shrine will be ready soon.
Red's going to be able to just get ready here. They're going to be able to take this at 20 seconds. Maybe they can take it and get ready and get down to shrine on time. Hopefully they're thinking about healing up. If I was Wonton, I would not be thinking about approaching that shrine not full health. One of them should be throwing vision right there on shrine. It just gets the double gorge.
Down goes the healer, but he could just spam heals this whole time.
Alright, Stitches is down. 3 go down on blue team. 4 go down. Can they get the 5? They might be able to. That is a team wipe. Look at red team's comeback here.
Red team's core is under attack.
Disno, and all he can do is basically hang out here and harass. He's not going to be able to bring any, and there's not going to be any teamwork. He has no team for 35 seconds.
And it is going to be a free mid lane.
Red seems still being very conscious.
To go mid. Oh. Death timer is getting very low. We may see a pretty explosive fight here in just a second. As Blue will need to defend this.
This will be 6v5 though with that Punisher there at pretty much full health. Post 20 minute. I mean, we're at a 30-minute match right now, folks. Red team finally. I mean, they got their groove going here.
Oh, and they pull back.
Pulling back might be the right choice here. They have the opportunity to go up there and take top fort. And that is exactly where they had.
And bottom.
So please. Low. Please, Red, don't fuck this up. Thank you. Alright. Still full health. Still plenty of mana. So they're going to go after camps here. Blue's going to take their top one, which is smart. Red should... guess they can't see what I can see. I don't know why Zum decided to take that on solo.
He should be fine.
I'm not sure he has the heal spec for this. He does get it just fine though, I guess.
This late in the game, I don't think it would pose too much of a problem for him.
One kick tossed by Uther. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be a fight right there though.
We may see a backdoor go top.
I'm not sure backdoor. They're looking at this camp here. They want to push with it.
But the scry catches them out.
Yep. They see everything.
That is a great use of clairvoyance by Mastodon.
And see, this is what's different. What we just saw right there. Rife went in, he pulled things in, but then he backed up. This is not something you saw early in game. They approached, they attacked, they face checked everything, and being a little bit more conscious and just getting that vision so the team can see what's happening and setting up. That is why Red Team was able to turn this around so far.
Claim it in my name.
Not getting overly greedy. This is your game-winning. Oh wow!
And I like their marching order now. Right, always in front.
Yep. Clairvoyance again, so now this is very clear what's happening. Jaina deleted. Stitch is deleted. Uther goes down, but it's been plenty of time. You know we're going to see him come back up.
This looks like the end of Raynor.
Raynor gone. Leoric gone. That fucking puppy dog.
Just let him run.
He's going to burn out. He's done. Oh! He swings for the heal. Goldswolf's back through the fog. That was a fantastic play. Oh, that was just very, very, very good.
But in the meantime, bottom lane just pushed out by those Siege Spear mercenaries.
Oh yeah. Puppy Dog's gonna have to go in there and try and do something.
Red Team has summoned an arcane punisher. Blue Team's core is under attack.
Blue Team now a level down in their own base. Let's see how well they can defend this. Wow, Arcane jumping up and beating the hell out of Raynor.
It already used his passive. Oh, and it looks like we may have an early death here on the Leoric.
Targeting the Leoric and taking him out of the fight has been also a game-changing strategy change for Red Team.
And they also
yeah, this is a done fight.
On Rhaegar. Yes, this is the end of it. Good game, Red Team. Great comeback.
Gold!
Personally, I think Blue Team's conservative play hurt them in the end. Instead of pushing with the
Yep, there were a few times they had very easy pushes on their side. I agree with you. They had some great opportunities to go ahead and take that victory much sooner, too, if you ask me. How it would have played out, you know, we don't know. The fights didn't happen, but I think I agree with you. I would have liked a little bit more of aggressive play there.
And I have to say the talent pick of the game is definitely on Mastodon's Uther with the clairvoyance. There at the end that proved very valuable with the probable backdoor by Blue Team, and then to see their setup for that very last shrine, I think that was just an amazing talent pick on his part.
Yeah, it played out, and there's a few times where they used it and didn't capitalize on its use. They chose to ignore it almost. But towards the end, they definitely got it together. I don't know if maybe someone kind of rallied the troops there and brought it together, perhaps. But they ended up coming out with the win there. That was really fun to watch. All right, let's see if we can get these guys together.
And I was like, what?
Oh.
We were moved.
So much moving.
I really appreciate being cut off just now. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Have some good games, guys.
Good game.
Oh man,
Destruction in here?
I'm
Not
really
stretching
excited.
left.
I was just saying, I'm super
Oh, what
excited
the
to watch the
hell?
replay of that game.
I wanted the bitch of destruction. He was always on me, and it fucking sucked.
No, you
Oh,
guys
man.
were on me. I couldn't do anything. I was like, I can't do
Hey.
Stitch things.
Stitches wanted to play, and well, we played.
Yeah. I
Guys were irritating.
I was just channeling my salt at you taking my Stitches fun away both games.
I couldn't hook any of you. You guys were like 10 million miles away, and they're like,
Yeah, but you
hook
kept
someone. I was like,
swallowing us.
what?
Yeah, and I kept standing behind Ray for one time.
Of course you
Yeah.
did.
You gotta get that fishing hook though. Gotta
Yeah.
get that fishing hook talent.
And as soon as I was free, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put bombs on people. And it was great.
Oh man, you built like total slam.
Oh yeah, I just built the bomb build, slows and all.
No, I was talking to Butters. I build
Oh.
that's a weird build.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I just want to
I don't
point
know
out
what that
how
build-
Are
much
you guys
better
gonna go for-
things went when I just started healing for Soup.
Ugh.
Are you guys gonna go 2 out of 3?
I'm down for another
Yep.
one.
You know, we
Destruction
got
left, didn't he?
Yeah.
a random.
We have a Munsa.
We have an open spot, which will probably change the team comps drastically.
Drastically. So you think Muntz is a shitty player? At least we agree on something.
Oh.
No, Destruction plays
Wow.
tanks, and Munsa
Also
tanks?
plays
always
tanks.
plays tanks. So I mean, it's not gonna change much.
Bitch, I will run rings around you on any hero in this fucking game.
Alrighty.
So,
Unfortunately,
Vikings.
I also
Time.
have to go.
just to
Viking
clarify
Murky.
for the draft mode,
Who is I?
Fallen.
the
Fallen?
draft mode.
That was Fallen?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
you, Munsa.
Oh, we're not streaming or
Your mic
anything.
or your balls drop, or both.
Sounds like he's living in a hollowed room. Do you have any furniture? Did you get robbed?
I'm actually just in a cardboard box. So...
Okay.
Priorities. He's got a
With your
computer.
high-speed internet.
He's got a computer. He's living off of Starbucks Wi-Fi in a cardboard
Yeah.
box.
Yep, that, and I can buy beer, so...
The
There you go.
draft. How does that work again? Because I was completely confused about how that picking went.
As mentioned, it's first come, first serve. So one person from the
everyone
team.
could pick it?
Some person from the team locks. That's it. It doesn't have to be from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. That's
My
what
question
first
is,
come,
what
first serve
happens
is.
when
We
no
got
one
a
locks
random
anything?
assignment.
What?
Does it-
Okay, wait. What was that, Soup?
What happens when no one locks something in?
It's gonna auto pick somebody.
Gave us Rainer.
Presumably
They
the
gave
top
us
one.
Rainer.
Oh, I see.
So
What
I
is
saw
it?
that
Shitty
invite
pick.
thing flash on my screen like 20 times, and now I see nothing. That was actually really fucking cool looking.
So we still have 10 people.
Oh yeah, we do.
Could do a 2 out of 3.
Is that
Let's do it.
stream gonna be up for watching?
The stream is
Later?
still going on right now, and the
Yeah.
video will be posted tomorrow,
Awesome.
or whenever Twitch lets me.
That first fight at the thing was the greatest
Oh,
thing
dude,
ever.
that was awesome.
Please pay attention to invites, as I am sending them out.
Lobby mode
timed out.
standard.
Wow, Butters. What a rude dude.
Mayday, did you want to play?
I could if there's a spot.
There
There
will probably
is a
be a
spot.
spot.
What are we just doing? Same teams, but fill it up with a Munsa and a Mayday?
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Let's get 10 people in here. Stan, Butters.
Wait, can you change the
I
mode to
accept it.
draft?
Maybe I can. We'll find out. Can you shut your damn mouth?
Correct.
Oh, I think you should reconsider the last 10 seconds of your life. Maybe go back, go down a different path.
Negative.
It's an interesting decision.
So, but at any rate,
Why does it say Butters joined the lobby, but is not in the lobby?
He's clearly not in the lobby.
She timed out.
at any rate,
Waiting out an invite.
She's
I'd
straight up
love
pieced.
to see
She's gone from
somebody
everywhere.
play the medic.
Well, yeah, she dropped connection. Yes.
Has
Timed
Butters evaporated IRL? You might want to check.
Oh, that'll be a problem, yeah.
Do people do that? Evaporate?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. My dad evaporated.
Awkward.
As noted by
It's
the
not a real-
silence immediately afterward.
Wow.
That took a wrong turn.
That was a joke? I'm kidding.
I have sent many invites.
In the laytime, has anyone else in here played Hotline Miami 2?
Nay, sir.
I've been meaning to. I haven't gotten around to it.
Y'all really need to.
Who hasn't got their invite? We know Butters probably dropped. She'll either text me that she can't play or she'll come back in a minute. And
Mayday.
the last one.
Lambda.
Mayday.
Oh, Lambda.
Wait, where's... I invited Mayday. And that's where I sent you like 3 invites as well.
Yeah, I think the invite. I just joined off someone.
Okay.
Like the invite thing was cracking out for me.
And the last one will go to Butterslip. We'll give her a minute.
Butters.
In the meantime, I will go stir my Pepsi chicken.
Maybe it's karma for stealing my stitches.
So, something that I'm disappointed in is I have not yet seen a medic play, and I'd love to see one so far.
I would love to play medic, but I don't own it. I don't own it. So
I do.
You know what?
She's awesome.
I'll buy it right now.
I bought her during PTR.
I got her to 5
nice.
earlier, and she was so fun.
It's just a little iffy not being able to heal yourself. It bugs me a little bit.
No, you can spec into that.
Yeah, I
you?
believe
Oh, okay.
it's level 13 that you could pick up the talent.
It's 13 or 16, but it's the healing thing also heals you as you're healing someone else.
It is 25% of the healing done to someone else, but at the rate that she heals anybody, that 25% is still an amazing heal over time for yourself, especially since you should be backline and taking minimal damage.
How's her mana?
It can be rough early if you don't manage it well. I find myself making sure that I heal people where I need to heal them to. I may not always top them off. If you're at 80% and there's nobody around, I'll heal you the rest when we run into trouble. Otherwise, you can pick up some healing talents of your own, possibly. Or you'll just have to live with being 80% until I actually need to heal you.
Alright, Butter should return in a minute.
She has just come on the battle.net.
Yeah, I've got the gold to buy her right now. I'm just going to go ahead and pick her up.
It's all about that positioning with her, though.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll take some getting used to.
I found in the games that I've played with her so far that if there is a heavy dive person on the other team, a Tyrael, a Butcher, a Illidan, or a Zeratul, once they get on you, it's impossible to get them off of you. So I just try to mitigate that as much as possible. I'll pick up bomb talents, or I'll pick up her thing where she could put 2 shields on somebody. I'll put one on the tank and one on myself. Stuff like that.
Alright. Just waiting on the Butters to get the backs in the Teams of Speaks.
Oh, I'm totally saving up the gold to get the master skin on her too, for the Samus.
Yeah, Sylvanas Master Skin. I really didn't like it first. I don't like that it covers her face. I think it's kind of silly. It makes her look more like a rogue instead of a... What was she? Archer?
Butters is back.
Hello.
Welcome back, Butters.
Oi.
Thank you.
You have been invited, but you have not accepted the invite.
Yes, I did.
We need to, let's see here, what were teams? It was... Rife needs to be changed with Munsa and Scaldo with Mastodon.
And we also...
Lambda was on my team,
Yeah, Zum was on our team.
and Zumble was not on my team.
So, Zumble and Lambda?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I accept this. Alright, make your respective channels. Let me see if we can... Draft mode. Does it allow draft mode? Does it allow draft mode? It is thinking. It is thinking. Coin toss. First come, first served draft mode has been accepted. Make your team channels, please.
Woo!
I'm going to be right back in just a couple minutes.
Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna get back at it here, starting game lobby. Getting back in draft mode. Blue team does have first pick. Let's see if they take the stitches away. Lieutenant Morales comes out to play. Little bit of typing action going down there.
The light abandons no man.
Interesting choice on Zagara right off the bat. Probably would have been safer to secure more popular pick. Expect to see your tank counter here.
So it begins. Teachers want to play.
I would hope to see a KT pick over here on the right if any of them feel comfortable with it. KT's a very solid pick here on Sky Temples, just simply because, well, you have to stand in a freaking circle. What better place to cast a freaking Phoenix?
Anytime I'm here to help.
Ring of Frost could totally screw people up too. Red team needs damage. They need the damage. I expect to see maybe a Vala and a KT. Rife loves Vala. Soup Cup loves KT. This would be just a match made in heaven right now.
I stand ready.
Can I call him or can I call him, folks? Munsa here is going to drop the tank. I expect to see Leoric. That is his go-to. I know he wants to probably play Diablo because of the buffs. We'll see what he chooses here. Damn, I'm good. I swear to God, they're not speaking to me in my ear. I do like the composition over here on blue team a little bit better. However, there's a lot of different combo plays that can happen over here on red too. Who has the potato?
I like the new UI. It's pretty cool.
Alright, all potatoes have loaded.
I would prepare for your ceaseless battle.
You guys notice in Sky Temple, it almost looks like a Groot or a robot right here in mid. See his eyes? Like a Groot head. He's got his little limbs. His roots on the bottom. It's Groot, man. Maybe this could be Das Groot Keep.
The temple opens.
I think it's a robot.
10 seconds.
Alright, blue team over here has not.
Diablo?
I have not. I'm talking about what mid looks like on Sky Temple from the minimap perspective.
Oh,
Kinda looks like a robot. Right, Morales and Volatop, that's probably a very good pick. I really want to see how that works out for them. And 4 people going here on mid. Ooh!
Mastodon already put in a very bad position.
That dive there by Munsa, man, that is just dirty. Dirty! He loves his Diablo. You see, he's got his master skin. He's no stranger over here to Diablo. Alright, with tanks out of the way, let's see what top looks like. I don't know why they have 3 top. They really need to figure out mid here. If they're not going to get much done on top, I mean, great damage over there. Luther takes a ton of damage.
Bottom lane looks like push fest, just to see who can get the most minion waves cleared.
Yep.
Asmodean taking a ton of unnecessary damage though.
Galdo burning a little bit of mana, no more than Asmodana, definitely holding the lane better.
And a great knockup by the KT to stop the charge from the Diablo in top lane.
Yeah, that would have been curtains. Morales shows up for the heals. Blue is going to secure top cleanly. Mid is still up for grabs here. Anton wants to do something. Probably just let Jaina have it for a minute there. Oh, gets the pull. Takes the unnecessary damage. He's going to get tossed back around, and that's going to be a death. It's a great play by Munsa being able to get in there and know that it was okay to pull him back into the team. He had enough people there. Nobody took any unnecessary damage, and the team was paying attention, so... Did choose to leave Zagar bottom, while he's low on health and mana. I mean, look at the XP gain. Can't argue with it.
And it's going to be an early nearly level lead and a big whiff by Stitches in mid lane. On a stationary target.
Your world is upside down.
Oh, with the pull! The team not ready for it, though. Oh, that was such a good Stitches pull. Gotta be impressed by that one. That was at full length, blind. It was just a good pull. So back bottom here, we're going to check out and see what the specialists managed to pull out. Looks like Zoom was able to pull out maybe a little bit more of a... taking out Zagara creep while getting some minions in there. That was a very good choice. Able to push back just a little bit more.
Looks like we have the early rotation bottom. And...
Zoom was able to pay attention to it, though. I don't know if he got a call or was able to just have that map awareness, but he was able to get back into his gate and...
Oh, and another great grab by Stitches.
I didn't get that one on stream. That's a shame. I do see they ended up getting the Jaina kill on that, so we're going to balancing things out a little bit more. If they could send someone top, they can close that XP gap and actually probably take the lead. Blue just not choosing lanes over fights right now. The pull on Diablo is going to be a little bit of damage, which is great. Diablo's going to go down easy. He didn't need to stay there. Alright, well, bottom shrine is up now.
My magic flows through the temples.
We're not seeing any rotations yet. There we go. Looks like red team may be down here a bit sooner. And they do have the vision from the creep, so they have that advantage.
One time going for that max range pull again. Does miss it, so he's going to have to wait for that to recharge. He's just going to sit up in the face of the other player. He's going to get pulled back around, and that'll be an easy kill. But at what cost? Looks like Diablo's going to go down too. There's no reason for Diablo to stay up here. Rife trying to get in there, and Red making him pay for it. I mean, it was a great job by Diablo, just backing it up. Munsa knew, I need to back up, get out of this corner, let my team take some of those hits and take some of those shots. And that worked out really well for him. Red's all at a small, very, very low amount of health. Not going to matter too much, though.
Body blocks by the Diablo and the Uther.
Stitches could just as easily walk in down there.
As magic subsides, find something else to fight over.
Los Angeles, California is calling me right now. In case you guys didn't know, I'm that popular. The entire city of Los Angeles just called my cell phone. I ignored it because I was streaming for you guys.
Back to lane splits. Soak. Ooh, and in mid lane, an early rotation to try and catch the Raynor, and they may get it.
They do!
Living bomb.
So, they're down one, but they are 10. We've got a good 30 to 45 seconds to choose whether or not they want to engage here with ultimates.
I just have to point out though that in bottom lane, that creep spread by the Zagara is quite good.
What a charge by Munza. He saw it, knew exactly what was going to happen. Charge him into the wall, run up to him, stun him, charge him into his own wall, and just body block.
And it looks like another, in bottom lane, another great charge by Munza. Will he get the flip though?
No, he's just not able to catch up to him.
Oh! But the Zagara ulti. And a great Diablo ulti.
We'll just be able to walk away from that knowing that Osmodon is down. This will be a bottom mid split. Stitches is going to pay the price for this too.
But at the same time, I didn't get to see it, but it looks like he did catch up with KT. No, never mind. Same team. Same team. If Red plays this correctly, they could walk out of this with not just the shrines, but also the boss.
Bottom being uncontested. Stitches with the missed hook. Diablo just showing presence, seeing if there's a mistake, anything he can capitalize on. Otherwise just being there for soak.
You have stolen enough.
Another missed hook.
Looks like we may get another team fight here in mid lane.
Stitches is going to go down pretty easy. The Diablo dive. An opportunity to just fall back and go ahead and pick up a camp or two. Now they're all sitting here focused on boss, thinking who's going to get that. Now that it's 5v5, I think blue has a fresher face right now. Sure, they're one level down, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. Red is catching the drift here. They're going to go ahead and pick up their knights while blue's already started theirs.
Not a whole lot going on the map right now. It looks like both teams are hesitant to start another team fight.
There's just a ton of creep all over this map. Cigar's doing a phenomenal job. Charging in, getting the Stitches. Stitches choosing to ult that.
Oh, and an amazing 4-man ulti by the Zagara.
Wow! What a play!
Free boss. I would be very surprised if that did not. Oh, and they do not go with a free boss.
No, there's 2 shrines to be gotten. 2 free shrines. Way more damage in free shrines than you can get out of a boss.
Do not let these mortals approach.
While they can lane soak, I mean...
True. I just think with the fort already down in bottom lane, it would be a ton of pressure and would still translate into free shrines.
Who hasn't even figured out where they're going yet? There we go. Zumble now with the party, so now they're going to go all top here.
Looks like we'll see Red rotate up while Zagara goes and, well, no, maybe she'll go and clear bottom.
There's that pull right there on Uther, who's going to be able to just hang out until... Oh, Divine Storm! Gets eaten right before his death! He might be able to live through this while his cooldown comes off! Oh no, he does not live. Still does go in blue team's favor though, with 3 kills there. Zagara's go- Oh no! There it is! The hook went right through her while she was in time lapse. I was concerned. I mean, you got 20 seconds max or minimum on this. They can easily go for boss here, but they're going to elect to clear some creep.
Not such a bad move in and of itself, though.
They're just missing because it's everywhere. So they see where 2 of them are. They have enough close people. They can make this pull. There's the pull.
But I think
oh, this is the wrong choice to do the boss here.
And I think the Asmodan caught in the very wrong position right now.
Yep. He's not walking out of there.
Oh, and the Zagara ulti blocks me from being able to advance further. This may actually hurt them.
Oh, Vala with that trade at the end. Alright,
here is a free boss for red team.
Months of being dumb, taking 3 hits.
Guardian.
And the Uther build, very different, electing to take Spell Shield instead of the Shrink Ray, and Imposing Presence instead of Benediction.
Allows him to be a little bit more aggressive, but I'm not sure taking Benediction away is the right choice.
No, especially since the only auto attacker on the other team is the Vala. I can see it as a countermeasure to the Lieutenant Morales ultimate of the Stim Drone, but at the same time,
we haven't even seen that yet. Have we even seen a Morales ult? If we have, I haven't seen its effectiveness.
No, especially since Vala's hero damage is still less than that of Kel'Thot's by a decent margin.
My temple's power has been expended. You are stronger than I believed.
Oh, and red circling stitches near the boss camp.
Wonton again being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Third or fourth time this game. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for some of us to learn.
And once again with the creep spread.
Blue is just getting annoyed by this creep, and it really is everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's giving red team so many vision advantages right now. I'm sure they could just see.
They don't
anything.
even need the vision cap up top.
Oh, and here's a party bush.
Oh, KT saw that. He's like, oh, I see Diablo. I cannot get in there. This, ooh, if they don't go after Morales, and they are going to go after Morales, what is he doing? Oh, goodness. That was just all sorts of wrong for blue team. Turn Osmodon around and body block. Get the all, so he's going to go down too.
And the combo of just the dive and the flip by Diablo right into the waiting hands of the Uther stun. Just proving too much.
For those people that don't know, in this patch, there is no 3 temple event. There will never be a 3 temple event anymore.
And I believe after the first series of them, the first 3 or 4, they are now randomized, are they not?
I didn't read that. That's a possibility. I didn't read the patch word for word. There was a chance to take this as quickly as they can. In a game where seconds mean everything, there's a little bit of hesitation going on over here with blue.
Yeah, one good catch by red team on blue team equals a free boss, and that makes it just that much harder for blue team to make any sort of comeback here.
Choosing to clear top instead of facing bottom here. Osmodon, he's a great clear, but he ain't that clear, or he ain't that great. He could use some help. And right now they're 3v5. If you pay attention to this top lane right now, blue circling. Yep, this is going to be another Stitch's death, or Morales' death.
No, Morales is going to go down.
That was a trade though. That was a Zagara. Honestly, if I was Zagara right now, I'm not feeling too terrible. Yeah, I could have lived, but I'm not the medic, so.
And all the while, the slow march of the siege golems in bottom lane.
Yep, like I said, Osmodon's great, but he's burning all bottom.
Oh, and I believe this is probably the worst composition of temples for blue team here. They have to choose to go very...
Well, red is choosing to go after boss, though.
This may actually just be the smarter move. They don't need the temple to win. They can just push with this. And then go top if they so desire.
No need. They're just going to go right back down to bottom. Their competence level is through the roof. They've won every team fight but one. They're a level up, and they have boss pushing bottom while they have knights pushing top.
And a great ultimate by the Uther.
So we see an Uther and Raynor both tanks, both healers go down. Vala does drop though over here for blue team.
That is a lot of wave clear, especially with as much red as we are seeing around the core right now.
Oh yeah.
And that's game.
Whew. So fastest game we've seen tonight, and it was still post 20 minutes. We've had some good back and forths going on right here. That one definitely played in favor of the team I didn't call. I told you I liked the composition over on blue team a little better, but we saw what the combos and versatility red team had available, and they maximized on it.
Yeah, the wombo combo of just all the CC that they could throw together between the Jaina, the Uther, the Diablo, and the Zagaru, I think just overcame all of the possible damage that could have come out of the blue team.
GG's.
Good game.
Oh, I'm so not. Morales just confused the shit out of me.
Think that shit's fucking funny, Soup? You think you're fucking cute?
Yeah?
You're cute with your fucking whirlwind? How'd that whirlwind work out for you after that, bitch?
Did you see that stop on your charge, though? It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yo, that was
that was called out.
You know,
So-
it was bullshit, though, because I still got stunned. I got pushed against the wall.
Two things I gotta know is, does that mean that when you charge me, if I'm clutch enough, I could cancel it just by eating you? And the other thing is, once the fact that you picked Diablo and it wasn't a disaster is absolutely made my day. I am very pleased by this.
Dude, I run Diablo. That's my fucking hero, man.
I called these picks from the very beginning. If you watch the stream, I pretty much call the picks left to right. Just, he's going to pick this, he's going to pick this.
Well,
I'm like, I think Musa should probably play the Yorick, but I know he really wants to play Diablo, especially with these buffs. Boom, Diablo.
Why the fuck would I play Leoric?
Because you play a bunch of Leoric. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream here. For those that showed up, thank you. Hope you had a good time. For those that watched, thank you for watching. Anyone considering playing some Battlefront, you can download it starting in a couple of hours, and 24 hours or so. That free beta is going to go live. It's going to be a really fun game to play, so I highly recommend you guys try that out.
How do you know it's going to be a really fun game to play if you haven't played it yet?
It's Star Wars and it's a first-person shooter, alright? Have you seen Darth Vader fucking do the grippy thing to some of your bros, and then you turn the corner and you're like, oh fuck, that scared the piss out of me.
Alright, one time. I don't know if you're old enough to have played the old
I have
Battlefront
played both the Battlefront. I have played both the Battlefront